Okay, now we're going to build a standard upper cabinet. Same job. Again, we've got our Trello open to our assembly sheet, and I like to start with looking at the width of my cabinet, pulling all the parts, which are right here for this cabinet. I'll place them on the table. So this is a 48 inch wide cabinet, and I'll place them on the table at the 48 inch wide, and then I can set the next cabinet beside it and fill up my table so I can work several different cabinets at one time. So upper cabinets start the same way as every cabinet we build. Left style goes to the left, 3/4 portion goes out, 1/2 inch portion goes to the inside of the cabinet. Start with that against the side. Grab your 2 rails. On an upper cabinet, these are the top 2 rails right here that we're looking at. The skinny portion always goes to the inside of the cabinet. Again, we glue the bottom half of the rail. Clamp the joints where they're flush on top and bottom. Make sure when you're screwing these joints together that you always get them tight, but not over tight, but get all the joints real snug. Notice I got a mid-style in here. We'll come back to that here in just a minute. We'll get the outside frame built first and then build the inside stuff afterwards. Okay, that's the outside frame. Looking back on Trello, you notice that we've got a mid-style, and it's spaced at 21 3/8, which is in the center of this cabinet. So all we do is just use our tape measure, measure from the inside of the cabinet, measure that 21 3/8, put a line and the X on which side of the line it goes on. So 21 3/8 with a little X. So I've got my line and my X, and that's right where my part will go. On the mid-styles, it's important to make sure you go back and glue them. If not, they'll twist. And again, just glue the bottom half of the board. Same thing once you get in place. Place the clamp right on the joint of the rail in the mid-style. Okay, so now we've got the cabinet assembled. Before we pull it off the table, we always come back and check if it's got any finished ends. Again, an A or an F is the ones that we mark. Anything with a U is an unfinished end, meaning we don't have to do anything else to it. So this one has an A on the left side. Put an X on the left style. Pull your frame up. This is the top. Do the same thing, put the X on the style on the left. This is cabinet number 53 on the Shao job. And then before you pull it off, it's always good when you have a mid-style just to hold it up the same direction that it's on Trello and just make sure the frame visually matches the drawing that you're looking at, and then you're done with that frame.